having a bet about who was going to fold first in Arizona.
Hard to see him.
So Josh and Dave were having a bet about who was going to fold first in Arizona, right?
Yeah.
You talking about that? If you watch the most recent movie Lindell put out, it's called Absolute Interference.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in like the first 30 minutes of that. But then after that, you notice there are a couple of guys come on that you don't get to see who they are. Those people aren't to convince you that we have the evidence. Those people are to show the people who are dirty that we have the evidence.
Yes.
Okay. And so what's so cool about it is I sat across the table from these guys. Whoa. I've seen the evidence. Okay. We got them. We got them. And so what's so cool is people think, well, you know, that guy who's the hidden camera guy, that's my guy down there at the gas station. The people, I know who these people are because I sat across the table from.
Hard to see him.
And, you know, let me make up a story. Let me make a pretend story. This is a pretend story. Pretend that Bill Gates set up a steal for the election. Okay. And then he felt bad about it afterwards and he knew all the details. So he shows up at Lindell's studio and he says, hide my identity until we go to court. And then he tells everybody how they set up the networks to do this. And then that's it. That's all he does. And then he disappears. Okay.
And then his wife leaves him.
I know. I saw that today. So, but you see where I'm going with this? We know who did it. And they're telling us everything. Okay. And the more that we show, like you see Lindell keep showing this stuff progressively, the more people are coming out of the wood. They don't want to go to prison. They know they're caught, man. We got them.
Told you, hey Josh, didn't I tell you that was happening? I said, they're not going to tell on each other. Once they start seeing the evidence of the people listening.
They are telling. They are singing. Okay.
I knew they would. There's so many of them. What are the odds that it's so big that somebody's not singing like a canary? Come on. Well, now.
I don't think it's as big as most people think. I mean, I like to joke with people. I'm a good computer programmer. You give me one machine in my basement, I can do all of Ohio myself. I mean, that's
seeing the evidence of the people listening.
So what you need to realize, you have to think about this for a minute, is that a lot of people knew. I mean, Trump even told us 2 years ahead of time it was going to be cheated, right? How did he know? Because he knew what was going on. Okay, so a lot of people knew. So a lot of people did stuff during the election and the weeks leading up to the election where they recorded everything. We have hard evidence before, during, and after the election, catching them in the act, adding voters, removing voters, adding votes, removing votes. We got them dead to rights. There's no way out of this. We have the hard evidence. So what's sort of fun is watching them scramble.
It's called the swamp. And you know what happened? And you know what I did? A big favor. I caught the swamp. I caught them all. Let's see what happens. Nobody else could have done that but me. I caught all of this corruption that was going on, and nobody else could have done it.
Can you hear?